Welcome back. Let's get my next guest right now. Here they are, winning gold at the Winter Olympics in Sarajevo way back in 1984. Incredible. Back then, they were without doubt the greatest ice dancers the world had ever seen. In fact, they probably still are. They are, of course, the fabulous Jayne Torvill and Christopher Dean. Hello, Jayne. I didn't want to be sexist, and I didn't want you to feel left out.
I would have felt left out.
Well, it's a bit of a treat for you. Great to have you here. Well, you know one thing, when we look back at that clip of you winning, incredible moment. And the music, the choice there was genius, of course. I mean, you know, and it was it put that piece of music back into everyone's consciousness. But I wonder, do you think you would have been successful, that you could have done obviously a different routine to another piece of music? How important do you think that was to the win?
I think that was as much a part of it. It just captured everybody's imagination, I think. You know, the combination of, we'd had 3 previous years of winning the World Championships, and so the expectation was high for us to win the Olympics. And everything about that year was important. The music, the choreography, what we were doing as people as well. And it all sort of came together on that one day at those particular 4 minutes.
Wasn't it true that you almost couldn't use that music because it's too long for the time that you were allowed to have a piece of music won for?
We had started to have our music specially recorded, so it was sort of tailor-made for what we needed. And the original Bolero was about 16 minutes long, so we had to have it cut down or reorchestrated to 4 minutes. And the shortest he could make it was 4 minutes 28 seconds, which meant that we were 18 seconds over the limit. And so we had to devise the choreography, which is why we started on our knees, because they don't start the stopwatch until your blade touches the ice.
Oh, really?
So therefore we were down to the second of stepping onto the ice after 18 seconds.
So you could do like 30 minutes on your knees. Don't take that the wrong way. What I mean is, you could have started... No, I didn't even mean that. I genuinely... Christopher, I didn't mean that. How long did you know each other before you started skating together professionally? It was a short while, wasn't it? You had a few years.
We skated at the same ice rink in Nottingham, so we knew each other for a couple of years, didn't we?
Well, we started skating together when we were 15.
Together, yeah.
Yeah, so 38 years. No, we've known each other over 40 years.
And have you've always been reasonably close as friends. Have you ever fallen out? Has there been tension between you over the years?
We've had arguments, but it's mainly to do with work. It's mainly, I mean, as people, we get on really well.
Hygiene's a big thing.
Yeah. you really got to trust someone for some of those moves. You've got to have a lot of faith that they weren't out late the night before.
Whenever we've had arguments on the ice, we don't take it off the ice. You know, once we're off the ice, we leave it. And you know, we always had this thing years ago that if we waste our time arguing, then someone out there, our competitors, are actually practicing. So stop the arguing and do more practice.
Yeah.
We've got a point now that if there was an argument, we go...
Why bother? OK, back with a new series of Dancing on Ice on Sundays. Congratulations. This is the 9th series?
9th series,
okay.
Yeah.
And this is the last series?
It is, yeah.
Okay. And is this because you guys don't want to carry on?
Yeah, I mean, we've got to a point in our careers that we've been doing it for 9 years. We think it's been a fantastic part of our life. But it's coming at the same time as 30 years since we performed Bolero.
Wow.
In 1984, and we just thought it was a really significant time for us to take it easy a little bit.
But you can still, we've seen you skating fairly recently, you can still do it. I mean, you've kept yourself in remarkable shape, so it isn't that you can't skate anymore.
No, I mean, we have, over the years, we never envisaged skating as professionals for this long. And we're so lucky to have had Dancing on Ice come up when it did, because it got us back skating together and performing, and indeed touring as well. But yeah, I mean, we still enjoy it, and whilst we're still enjoying it, we want to do it.
This year's series, it's a different one because you've got the former winners back on. So normally,
former winners and people's favourites as well.
Yeah.
You know, because we got Todd in there, and I don't. He was never a winner.
I don't think he won.
He was people's champion, that's for sure. I mean, he had one of the TV gold moments of Dancing on Ice, I have to say. That exit that he had was classic.
yeah, he didn't know the ring could stop, did he? But he just kept going.
Well, we always wanted it to be look like you're falling when you go off, you know, and sort of ham it up a little bit. Well, he did fall. He caught his toe pick, and
really
it was
fell.
for real. And we just thought, he's not going to come back out after
He
that.
went horizontal, boom.
But I'm amazed that you haven't had someone more seriously hurt, because it is pretty dangerous, isn't it? I mean,
You know, it's all dressed up in the sequins and the lycra and all of that, but you're an edge away from disaster all the time.
And there's an intimacy in skating as well, I guess. I mean, can we show that sequence? We had a montage. These are some of the best bits, but there's one bit in particular I want to ask you about, because it is really impressive what the celebs have done.
That's amazing. Oh, wow.
That's great.
I don't know whether they've got quite the chemistry together yet.
Why do you just throw me on your shoulder?
It's hard to have fun.
The pressure's definitely on this time round. The competition is massive, so who knows what to expect.
There we go. So really impressive stuff from, and I know they're the better ones of the celebrities. Let's have that little bit of Bonnie being held in the air there. OK, is it entirely necessary for that hand to be right there? or is he just taking advantage of the situation?
Yes, it's the band.
But you have to be strong, because even though there's not a lot of a band, you've got to have a strong
It's
right
called
arm.
a sit lift.
It's called a what lift?
Sit lift.
Thank
Lift.
you. OK. Can you still do that, you two? Could you do it together?
We've never really
It's
performed
more
those.
of a pair skating move,
okay.
yeah.
Not nice.
I have
anyway.
to say, you know, it's not just about the man being strong. I mean, Bonnie has to hold herself up there in that position, and
she does.
which she's very good at.
Just to hold herself up and stop giggling. OK, so you're back on tour as well. After this, you said you liked doing the touring.
Yeah.
And this, I guess, will be your last Dancing on Ice tour as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Final Dancing on Ice tour, which we're really excited about because we get a chance to go up and around the country. But also, it might be our last Bolero outing.
Wow.
I think we'll be seeing Bolero on the tour, but, you know, it might be the last time we perform it within...
It's real significant for us, February the 14th. For most people, I know it's Valentine's Day, but for us, it's Bolero Day, because that's the day we actually won the Olympics.
Wow, so you always think of that on...
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you said you might stop doing it. Is this because, have you grown tired of doing it, or you just don't want to let people down if you start doing it less well?
Second one.
Is that really it?
Well, you get older, you know, and I do the splits in the Bolero.
I thought that was an accident.
No, that's for real.
So this might be the last year that he's able to do the splits.
I would have thought it got easier as you got older, because things are just down there anyway, aren't they?
We always used to call that ball... that.
It's okay, we can edit this out.
We're not going to edit that. That's staying in.
We used to call that move rollerball.
Let me ask you, knowing what you can do you roller skate as well? Do you ever show off your skills outside? Because if I could do what you do, I'd be roller skating everywhere. I mean, I'd be wearing roller skates now.
It's a new thing for us. We discovered these things called off-ice skates, look like rollerblades, but yeah, we did something on the Royal Variety.
So you weren't on ice on that?
That wasn't on ice, no.
So if I was to ask you at the end of the show, because we have some of those skates you mentioned, if we were to ask you to maybe, if I was to get someone else on group and we were to try and learn some moves from you, you could teach us some moves?
We could try.
Let's do
Yeah,
And maybe a
of
couple of
course.
the other guests as well?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
try.
Okay,
Sure.
and could we, if we got thinking, could we ask you to do a little bit of Bolero for us, do your routine for us? I think we'd like that, wouldn't we? Would you do a little bit for us?
We'll do some bits and pieces.
Do some bits and pieces. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back later on, Torvill and Dean. That was lovely, thank you. OK, well, ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of the show, I promised you some skating. I'm going to get off and get changed to join in. But now, before I come back out with, hopefully, at least one beautiful assistant showing us how it's done, the fabulous Torvill and Dean.
Stay on
So
your toes.
elegant, stay on your toes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay, so as you can see, I'm ready to go. And, here he is, ladies and my beautiful and talented assistant, Griff Rhys-Jones.
Stairs? Nobody mentioned the stairs. What have you come as? Batman.
What? You know what? I really wouldn't start on the outfit if I were you. Whoa.
I thought I looked pretty good.
Okay, so what are we doing? This one is it, guys? That one, yeah?
Why don't we an arabesque or a spiral, as we call it, okay?
Okay.
So it's going to be on one foot, like this.
Who was he looking at then?
You want the two of us to do that? Or one of us with you?
Let's do it together. Jonathan.
I'm just going in the audience.
Okay.
So we're going to go forward.
We'll watch first.
Yes.
And at some point, we're going to take one leg off and stand on the other. Stand back, everyone.
Here we go.
Stop pushing. One foot. So, one of you to do this afterwards, okay?
Yes.
Torvill and Dean, ladies and gentlemen. I think...
Come on, I'll spin you around.
Look,
Come on.
I'd love to, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We're just rolling slowly towards each other. Let's be honest. If you're going to spin someone, weight is an issue.
Yeah.
I think you weigh slightly less than me, Griff.
Right.
I'm going to allow you the opportunity.
It's all yours.
We're going to start this from the floor rather than the 1 foot.
Yeah, you lie down.
Hold my hand.
Yep, got it.
So down. Lay towards me
Lay out
this way.
flat.
Lay towards. That's it.
One leg.
Stay on your side. Stay on your side and give him this. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We ready?
What do I do with this one?
Just keep it there.
Just keep
Yeah.
it there.
Yeah, ready?
Yes. Oh, stop it. Oh, no. I'm going to be sick. Help. I'm getting...
Torvill and Dean, Griff Rhys-Jones. Griff, how you doing? Oh,
yeah.
you all right, Griff?
I am. Fabulous work.
Fabulous work. And we'll start off more. Thanks to all my guests tonight.